Hi and welcome to Scott's Inverts. I'm Scott. These are the inverts. This video is dedicated to people that are either looking to get into the hobby or literally are fresh into the hobby. So the whole series I'm going to be doing is going to be in addition to the 2 weekly videos that we already do on a Monday and a Thursday, as well as that live stream on a Tuesday. What I'm going to be doing, if people like this, is dropping these out just sporadically throughout the month in the hope that new people will get something out of this video and encourage you guys to hopefully keep more spiders and keep them absolutely perfect. So you've got yourself something like a white diversipes or a Caribbean versicolor, an arboreal spider, one that's not going to grow too big in size, but you do need to keep those humidity levels up. So how do we set up? They're set up. So we have a 12 inches tall by 8 inches back and 8 inches cross arboreal enclosure. That's Leventon's potting compost that has gone in there around 4 inches deep. And now we're adding a piece of cork bark. Circular, so our spider can get inside there. Remember guys, it hasn't got to be a massive piece, just enough so our spider can get in there and feel secure. Now, to help with our humidity, we've been into the forest and we've managed to get ourselves some moss from off the forest floor. Now moss is really good because it can actually hold 8 times its own weight in water, and it will slowly release that over time, which when we want those humidity levels is absolutely perfect for us. We also want to be putting a water dish in there. Now this water dish can be glued to the side or it can be put down in the dirt. It doesn't really matter. And as you can see there, we've put it down in the dirt and we've covered the whole of that floor with our sphagnum moss, and again in the hope that it will soak up that water and release it nice and slowly. So what we want to be making sure is that moss is damp all the time. We're putting some little leaf litter in here, just to make it more aesthetically pleasing and to look like a little den, more for ourselves and the spider. Now we're going to spray that moss down. We want to keep it nice and damp, and we want to make sure it's damp always. So when our spider's hiding away, just lift that lid door and have a look to make sure that moss is nice and damp, and if it's not, just give it another spray down. We want to be checking that kind of 2 to 3 times a week, however often you want, but just minimum 2 to 3 times a week. Make sure we spray the whole of that enclosure down. I've also sprayed into the hide itself as well. Remember, our arboreals can also burrow. Now this is just a little piece of decoration that I've found, which I'm going to put in here as well, just to make it a little bit more pretty. Again, you know, we make that substrate 4 to 5 inches deep because any arboreal can also burrow down deep as well. Now there is our white diversipes. He went in pretty easy, nothing to worry about. A lot of the times the spiders will go in and just sit there just like he is now, just getting his bearings and getting his confidence before he goes for a good explore. He is absolutely gorgeous. That little side hole there is not a requirement. You can get away with not having it, but if you've got one, or you can find a piece of cork with a little side entrance like that, make sure you pick it up, because 1, it looks great, and 2, you will catch the spider coming in and out of there, as well as actually coming in and out the top as well. But that's it, dead simple. Boom! So that was our arboreal setup for those smaller arboreal species that require a little bit extra humidity than what we normally do. Again, this video is going to be part of a series dedicated to new starters or people that are thinking about getting into the hobby and maybe even looking at getting their first tarantula. Because all the advice we give in the world, if you see something beautiful in the spider world, that's the one that you're going to go for, and hopefully we can answer those questions that you've all got on your mind in this series. I'm going to be doing these videos kind of 2-3 times a month, maybe, probably dropping them out on the odd Saturday. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscription button, and if you are new here, we also do videos on a Monday, a Thursday, and a live stream on a Tuesday evening, 8 PM British summer time. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, we shall see you again on the next one.